Good morning, Year 5, and welcome to your maths lesson this Wednesday morning. We are going to recap our understanding of fractions, decimals, and percentages again today. So we'll start off with some really quick and basic conversions from fractions to decimals. So 4 tenths written as a decimal would be 0.4. As we know now, the tenths column is this column here, the one after the decimal point. 7 hundredths, 0.07, 0 tenths, and 7 hundredths. And then 3 thousandths, 0.003. That's my tenths, that's my hundredths, that's my thousandths. So they're my three. Grab yourself a pen and have a go at doing these three. Pause the video, give yourself 10 seconds, go. 9 tenths is the same as 0.9. 5 hundredths is the same as 0.05. And 1 thousandth is the same as 0.001. Let's do 3 more. 45 hundredths, 0.45. 222 thousandths, 0.222. And 109 hundredths would be 1 whole and 9 hundredths, which I've written as a mixed number fraction, which then means I can write it as a decimal. 1 whole and then 9 hundredths will be 0.9. 1.09. Your turn. Give yourself 10 seconds, pause the video, have a go at these three. First one, 0.67. Second one, 0.777. And third one, it's 1 whole and 1 hundredth, or 1 whole 0.01. Get all of them? Hope so. Let's move on. A little bit of adding again like we did last week. 5 tenths add 9 hundredths would be 0.59. What do I add to 54 hundredths to get to 1 whole or 100 hundredths? So I need to add 6 hundredths to get to 0.6, and then I need to add 40 hundredths to get to 1 whole. So in total, I'm adding 0.46. Can you have a go at these two? First one, 0.84. Second one would be, well, to get from 81 hundredths to 90 hundredths, I'm adding 9 hundredths. Yeah, from 0.81 to 0.9, we'll be adding 9 hundredths. To get from 0.9 to 1 whole, we'll be adding a further 10 hundredths. So in total, I'm adding on 90 hundredths, which I would write like so. Rounding to the 1 decimal place. So we did again a bit of this last week. So rounding to 1 decimal place. I'm looking at a hundredth column, which will tell me to round this column either up or down. 5 or more, I round it up, so that one would be 7.3. I've got a digit here greater than 5. Here, I would round to 2.3, because I've got a digit less than 5 in my hundredth column. And then here, I would once again round down to 6.1. This time, because again, I've got a digit that is less than 5 in my hundredth column. Your turn, pause the video, have a go at these three. Number 1, 7.24, I would round to 7.2. 3.58, I would round to 3.6. Round that one up because my digit in my 100th column is greater than 5 or greater. And I would also round up with this one because I've got a digit 5 or greater again. So it would go to 2.2. So you'll get a rounding question like you did last week again today, rounding to 1 decimal place. Quick recap on percentages then. Fractions to percentages, 65 hundredths. When it's over 100, it's nice and easy because I can just take the numerator and make that my percentage. Nice and straightforward. When it's not over 100, I've got to try and get it over 100. So I know to get from 10 to 100, I times by 10. So to get from 7 to my missing value here, I times that by 10, which would give me 70. Because I've got it over 100, I can use that as my percentage, 70%. Two slightly trickier ones, 9 over 20. Again, try and get it over 100. What do I times 20 by to get to 100? I times it by 5. So I times my 9 by 5 to get to 45 hundredths. Written as a percentage, because it's over 100, I just take the numerator and it's 45%. 4 25ths. I times my 25 by 4 to get my fraction over 100. So I times my 4 by 4 to get to 16. 16 over 100 is the same as 16%. Pause the video and give yourself 20 seconds to have a go at converting these, please. 34 hundredths, nice and easy, 34%. It's over 100. Second one, 4 tenths is the same as 40 hundredths. So it's 40%. To get from 20 to 100, I times by 5. 5 times 5 will be 25. 25 over 100 is 25%. And 25 to get to 100 times by 4. 9 times 4 is 36 hundredths, which is the same as 36%. Ordering fractions, decimals, and percentages then. Here I've got a mixture of different values in different formats. Top tip here would be to try and get them all to have to put them all into the same format, so make them all the same. So you might make them all fractions, decimals, or percentages. I'm going to make all of mine percentages, and then I'm going to use them percentages to help me order my original values, which are on the screen. So 54% is easy to convert, because there's nothing to do, because it's already a percentage. 65 over 100. I know that 65 over 100 is 65% as a percentage. 3/5 as a percentage. Well, I know that 1/5 is 20%, 2/5 is 40%, 3/5 is 60% then. 0.72 is 72%, and 1/4 as a percentage is 25%. Now I've got all of my values in the same format. I can use these to help me order my original fractions, decimals, and percentages, starting with the smallest. So the smallest one here is 25%, or in its original form, 1/4. The next largest would be 54%. Take it off as I go so I know that I'm not repeating myself or missing any out. Next largest value will be 3/5, which, give it in my original form, is 3/5, or 60%. Next largest would be 65 hundredths. And then finally, it would be 0.72, which is the same as 72%. So next ones for you to have a go at doing, convert them all to be whatever you want, of your choice. Maybe do percentages if you're not sure, and then we'll go through it. Pause the video now, order them from smallest to largest, and then we'll go through it. So as a percentage then, 34 over 100 is 34%. 11/25. Well, if I times them both by 4, I get to 44 hundredths, which is a percentage is 44%. 22% is, as it was, 22%. 0.72 is 72%. And a half percentage is 50%. So back to my original values, in order from smallest to largest. I'm going to start with 22%. My next largest value will be 34 hundredths. My next largest value would be 11/25. Next largest value would. Next up is a half of 50%. And then finally 0.72 or 72% is my greatest value. So there we go. A bit of a recap of all things fractions, decimals and percentages. Today's questions start like we did last week with question number 11 for you to have a go at. So a little bit of a mixture of things that we've just covered again for you to have a go at. 11 through to 16, I think it is today, covering all those things. Have a go. If there's anything you're still unsure about, please let us know in the email and let me know, and I can maybe go through it again next week for you. I'm sure you'll be okay though. Have a great day, and don't forget to email or tweet your work.